Hey there everyone, and welcome to this playthrough of Pyre on the PC. Pyre, created by Supergiant Games, can best be described as a sports video game meets a party-based RPG. And with that out of the way, let us begin. We'll be playing on standard difficulty with insist off please. And here we go. Now this will be a blind playthrough of the game. The only bits of it I've already seen is some gameplay of the sports elements. Okay. There we go. Actually have to press a button to proceed there. Now, being created by Supergiant Games, we can expect the usual distinct storytelling and superb soundtrack which comes with all Supergiant Games, games made previously. Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now, as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. 3 shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. And if we mouse over some of the text here, we get further descriptions of some things. The downside, a vast purgatory into which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and its enemies. None have been known to return from the Forsaken Land. Well then. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth? The Commonwealth, a proud country risen from the ashes of a fallen empire, home to a multitude of ethnic groups, founding on principles of mercy and kinship, whose exact meanings evolved through many centuries. See? Strange looking creature. A masked something. See? Right on schedule. What'd I tell you? You told us we would find someone alive. Someday! I said we'd find someone alive someday. Just not today, I guess. But don't be glum. You know I see you frowning underneath that mask. And in third person. Looks like he's breathing. And that's wrong, I presume you are male. Oh, okay. For this, we'll be going with a he. It seems he still is. Then stand aside. I shall send him to a better place. He's a he? Can you people just tell? Hang on. The markings on his rags. I think he's one of them. But look at him. He is beyond our help, and we are beyond his. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Indeed. The day grows dim. You have at best an hour. Understood. I won't be long. After the others leave, the man turns towards you and begins unfastening his mask. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did. None of that matters anymore. All of us, we're equal nothings here. Well then. You are parched, and he gives you a drink. You ache, and he binds your wounds. You hunger, and he gives you food. Little by little, it helps. There. Turns out you're tougher than you look. Name's Hedwin. Now come on. Hedwin. He is one of the 3 masked wanderers who found you clinging to life in the downside. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old black wagon. Nothing like the stately vessels that paraded Commonwealth criminals through alabaster streets. Edwin beckons you to enter the black wagon. Very well. Interesting. The weather-beaten wagon is as much a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back, and with a guest. She loosens the clasps on her mask. You may call me Jodariel. Jodariel. She is the most imposing of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. And as for myself, the small one struggles with his mask. Jodario soon assists him. Ow! What? It's a dog. Well, okay then. That is to say, you may regard me by the name of Rookie Greentail. Rookie Greentail. He is the smallest, yet loudest of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Can he do it? Hope so. I haven't asked him yet. What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey, chum. Nice seeing you all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what? Well, I'm reading this right now, so I assume so. He is asking if you are a reader. One who can derive meaning from text. Okay. Literary has been prohibited for centuries. Those with knowledge of the old ways violate the law of the land. Okay then. I could admit it. Over time you managed to learn something of the old ways, in spite of Commonwealth decree. Deny it. Literacy is a serious crime. No one in his right mind would dare violate the law of the land, or remain silent. You are who you are, or what you did to earn your sentence, is no one's business but your own. Well, these people have helped us out so far. At least one of them has. We have no reason to deny that we are a reader, as we can at least read, as we're doing now. So, might as well admit it. You confirm their suspicions. There is no use trying to hide it now. Well then, glory days! Because it just so happens my associates and I, we got ourselves some nice material here for someone just like you. Reader, you still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of those books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. Okay then. The exiles indicate the books in their possession. Might as well have a look. A strange book. One of several such heavy, ominous volumes. The exiles you meet seem very interested in them. Only a second. Sidewalk belongs to it. Might get far. So, it seems to be up there. A lone minstrel. He sits very still in a corner of the wagon. Now is not the time to check on him. Very well. If we haven't met yet. Old raiments. Wolf robes and ceremonial masks adorn one of the wagon's walls. You can interact with things in the wagon as well. The closed door of the Black Wagon's common room must be back there, though you do not feel very welcome now. Odd creatures. Hungry-looking creatures roost near some sort of attic. There is nothing you can do for them. Apart from interacting, apparently. And blow the candles in. Okay, might as well read the book. You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes, bound in materials you do not recognize. Forward. A formal welcome, undersigned by the 8 scribes. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside. Such as we, the 8 who wrote the Book of Rights. That you possess it, and have capacity to glean its words, is testament enough to your potential. Thus, we reveal a path from this forsaken place, to freedom, a homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of 8, as they align as shown. The stars. Well. Arrive as a triumvirate, clad in the raiments of the rights, bearing this book. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Okay. Welcome and handy. The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as headwind gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken, give out. Oh, and we only just started.
Reader, dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge? So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege.
Rude.
You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
It worked. Whatever it is. We shall soon find out, I guess. So it is true.
Oh man.
Yeah, but what now? And where'd the reader go? We should be out there still. But now, we have to put our faith in him. He could abandon us. He won't. Oh yeah? How do you know that? You look upon the three of them from beyond, as Headwind then calls out to you. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now, I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us. But first, we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. You focus all your mental faculties to do as Headman asked. Oh, this must be the sport portion
A
of the game.
celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh.
Okay.
Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves.
These different characters have different walking speeds.
The three must act as one.
Yes, definitely.
Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified. Yes, the exile rookie has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished for a time. His or her cohorts must make do on their own. Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours.
Okay. Ah.
The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you. Cast your aura like a stone.
That was a terrible So was that. Hey.
Correctly done. Again. Just so. A glorious performance, I admit. More than I expected from the likes of you. Grasp the orb once more. The orb absorbs the aura, then the orb quenches the flame. Now I say jump. Leap with all your strength. Thus sails the orb into the waiting flame. Now snuff out the adversary's pyre, whilst yours yet burns. Jodariel plunged into their pyre.
So as well as different move speeds, it appears that different characters have different
How
moves.
very fortunate. Such chaos.
Takes a second to charge.
Be gone!
Quite. That aura is too big to jump through.
Twas dangerously close. Sublime!
A bit too far.
Good. The rite is
made
complete. There, dear reader. Now you understand. Or do you? This was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.